Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Ashtavakra tells us all a person in whom the interest in worldly life is completely exhausted becomes neither violent nor compassionate, neither humble nor proud, neither wonderstruck nor full of agitation. He or she abides in the self and hence is detached from this material universe. First, neither compassionate nor violent. That means that a living entity who has become self realized and has begun abiding in the self identifies himself or herself with the soul and not the mind body complex. In that case, he or she is automatically detached from this mind body complex and hence this material universe, which is a collection of people who are identifying themselves with the mind body complex. Compassion and violence spring from material qualities which are born out of the five necessary evil that God says plagues every living entity identifying himself or herself with the mind body complex. Same is the case with a person who is humble or proud, and same is the case with a person who is either wonderstruck or agitated. Now, you see, compassion. Compassion is done or shown by a person who has an indirect or direct personal axe to grind. He or she may not show it to others, but they have one seen or unseen desire to be fulfilled, which they feel that they can achieve through compassion. Businessmen and people donate to temples, build NGOs, build orphanages, build blind schools, build these charitable institutions, contribute to charitable institutions, not because they like it, but because it is a social obligation which they feel will be beneficial to them and their business directly or indirectly. Even if their charitable deeds are not material, they are certainly meant to take them to the spiritual life. Nobody does charity without any axe to grind or without any personal motive to fulfill or behind that deed. Everyone is self selfish and greedy, and so everyone wants the best in life. If not get something in this world, they at least want a slice of good karma by doing such charitable deeds or by showing pity to others or doing acts of piety only because they feel that by doing that they will appease the gods and gods will reward them for generosity, kindness, etc. Same is the case with violence. Violence is done by those who are not compassionate. It is their greed, anger, illusion, false ego, and lust that makes them violent towards one another. There are innumerable fights, brawls, battles, wars, wars, etc., only to grab another person's property or to use another person's property or territory. This has been going on for time immemorial, right from the time when man or life came into this world. Even beasts and animals are violent only to achieve something which they don't actually own but the others do, and these guys want to snatch it from the others. A man whose worldly interests have exhausted is neither violent nor compassionate. Now, the second is pride and humility. Both these qualities are also material, though humility leads one day or the other towards spiritualism. But even here, one cannot guarantee self-realization, self-realization only through humility. It is only going to lead a person to the path of spiritualism. Other things come later. Now, humility is something which even weak people show to strong people, lest the strong guys may not come down heavily on the weak people. Though they may not like it, they are humbled so that their families, their relatives, and their business is not disturbed. A weak person or an ordinary person avoids a stupid and violent person not because he or she is scared of that violent person, but because he or she feels that this person may not do anything good, but he certainly can do some harm. When you are scared of being harmed directly or indirectly by a proud and stupidly violent person, you avoid him. For that, you show humility. Similarly, proud people who are totally materialistic try to celebrate their success and to show off their material opulence to others only to make them jealous or envious and enjoy their plight of pain and agony. Pride or snobbishness discriminates between man and man. Those who are proud think that they are superior, they were superior, and they will remain superior forever. Such people are callous towards others in the society who may not be that privileged as they are. But one should always remember this is something that every living entity should remember. A slice of destiny is given to every one of us. This slice contains good periods, average periods, and bad periods. Those who are suffering now are going through the bad phase. Those who are enjoying success are going through the very good phase or average phase. That does not mean that they will not come through a bad period or an average period. So, everyone should remember that he or she should never be proud of his or her success because nothing in this material universe is permanent. Everything has to change, and change is the way of life in material universe. Those who are down go up, and those who are up come down. So never think that you are superior and others are inferior. No, the only person superior to all of us is God, and we are all inferior to Him. Third, wonder and anxiety or agitation. A person is wonderstruck when he or she sees, hears, or experiences something which is quite beautiful and beyond reach. A person is wonderstruck at a painting, a scenery, at the beauty of some person or a place or such thing. Naturally, this person is attracted towards that and wants to either emulate that another beautiful thing or to possess it. A person without any worldly interest is beyond all this. He or she is not at all affected by anything wonderful or beautiful. He or she abides in the self, and all his interests are in the self alone. Similarly, agitation. If a person is not wonderstruck, he gets agitated because of seeing something marvelous. He or she is either scared or angry or envious or jealous of the beautiful or wonderful thing. They try to grab it or to come up to that level or to improve themselves to the level which is higher than a beautiful thing. That creates anxiety and agitation. A person whose worldly life is exhausted does not feel any anxiety or agitation because he or she is disinterested in everything in this universe. They know that it is only an illusion or is temporary. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon if you like what I have said. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.